Hello YouTubers, big weekend here. My wife and I look forward to this all year. I took Thursday and Friday off work. Route 127 garage sales going on, and we like to go do that. And we run up and down the highway there, or the state route, and hit all the garage sales we can find. We started just south of Van Wert, Ohio, and went north almost to Defiance, Ohio. Now the Route 127 sale starts in Michigan, goes clear down into Alabama. So if you're anywhere in that area, I'd suggest you try it out. Well, the first thing I got, which is kind of goofy, but I walked up to this table and this was sitting there. And I said to myself, am I going to find any good deals today? And I flipped it over and it said too early to say. I thought, well, it's gotta go with me, because how could you be wrong with that? Paid a quarter for it. And then went to a spot and picked this up. This is a pressure cooker. And I opened it up. Good seal. The weight's in here, the little trivets in the bottom. Got it for $5. I've got pressure canners, which I could have used for a cooker, but just thought something a little smaller in case I wanted to do something small. I'll just set it over here. Then one place I went, I was informed a while back by some friends of mine that my little deal here that true up the grinding stones on my grinder, I about wore these down to about nothing, and I was wondering where I could find more of these wheels. Well, I walked up on this box of $10, and here's a whole box full of the little wheels that you put on there. So I got a lifetime supply of them. And then this, I think this is another one. Yeah. For $10 I got the tool and all those wheels, so I'm good to go on that. I picked this up. It says $10. I said, what's your bottom dollar? He said $8. Nice stone. I'll need to clean it up. And a fancy homemade box that's been busted out here, but the stone is what I was after. I'll get it cleaned up and have another good sharpening stone. Nice big one. There's even little nails sticking out the bottom, so if you put it on a bench it won't move around while you're trying to sharpen with it. And I always grab vice grips whenever I see them, different sizes for holding stuff when I'm trying to weld. That was $3, and this wrench was $3. I thought it'd fit the vise on my mill, but this is 3/4, and I guess that must be like 5/8 or something. I'm gonna have to measure it in case I find a wrench tomorrow. But those were both $3. Then I went to this one spot and a couple Federal indicators. They seem to work pretty good. This one's got some oddball thing on it. I'll take that off. 15 and $20. The guy didn't even know what they were, and I told him. And he said, "What do you give me for them?" I said, $20 for both of them, and so he sold them both to me for $20. So there's a couple nice indicators. Then on down the road, I find another one. It actually feels better than those two. This one here has the little knob missing for the lock. This little knob here. Asked the lady how much she wanted for it. She said $1. So I got another one for $1. They're all in thousandths. One read down to the thousandth. So there's that. Here's an axe, but it's got a short handle on it. And I was kind of wondering what the heck it was. He had a whole bunch of them just like this, and they got nice fitted handles on them. And I picked out a plum. Now it's a regular sized head on it, with a short handle. And he said they were used down in the coal mines in Kentucky. But I got that for $10. Couldn't pass that up. I just wish it was a little lighter in the head so you could use it with one hand. And I picked up another one of these for my garden big wheel or high wheel cultivator attachment for $3. Sometimes you break a tine or something. So got that. And now for a couple of the really cool deals. I got another Lyman 450 lubricizer. It has a top punch and a sizing die in it. I don't know what size the sizing die is. I haven't looked at that yet. But the guy had $50 on it. He sold it to me for $40. And I didn't even ask for a discount. He just said, give me $40. So I gave him $40. So I'll have to get a heater for it and put it down in the gun room. Those sell for like $150, $160 brand new. Now this is an old one because it's the old gray. The one I have downstairs is the orange, Lyman orange, but it doesn't look like it's been hardly used. And that looks like about a 45 caliber sizing die, so we'll see what it is. And the last thing, no, it's not the last thing. Several years ago I bought this at a garage sale for rolling logs when I'm out chainsawing. But the wood is starting to crack, and then some numbskull drilled a hole in it right there to hang it up. And I was always going to drill it out and then put a dowel rod in it and glue it, but I see how badly it's starting to crack. I found a handle for it, only it's just a little bit shorter. I imagine it's about that much shorter. So I have a handle to put on it, and then I'll pine tar it. So I got that. I think I paid $8 for that. The last thing, if you've been watching my channel, you know I do play around with blacksmithing. So I spotted this. It's a hand crank blower for your forge. And it works. I need to take it apart, and I might need to put a new bearing in it or just grease it up good. But I got a hand crank blower now for one of my forges, and I can feel air coming out of it. But I just need to take it apart, clean it up, give it a good paint job, and grease it. And I think I'll have a nice blower. That's today's haul. I'll get everything put away, and hopefully I'll have another big batch of stuff to show you tomorrow. Believe it or not, this will wear you out. Thanks for watching. Will I find anything good tomorrow? What's it say? Signs point to yes.